first thing I noticed wasn't the sound. It was the feeling. Like the ground beneath me wasn't solid, but breathing. Not moving, not shifting, just alive in a way I couldn't explain. The rails stretched forward endlessly, but they didn't feel like metal anymore. They felt organic, like veins running through something massive beneath the surface. I crouched down, placed my hand on the track, and I swear, I felt a pulse. Slow, steady, controlled. Like something deep below was alive and aware of me. I stood up quickly, trying to convince myself it wasn't real. But the feeling didn't leave. It followed me. Every step I took, the ground responded slightly. Not enough to see, but enough to feel. Like I wasn't walking on it, but inside it. The forest around me was silent, too silent. No wind, no insects, no movement, just stillness. The kind of stillness that doesn't belong in nature. Then something changed. The rails vibrated again, stronger this time, and the pulse beneath them accelerated, not randomly, but in response to me. I wasn't just here, I was being detected. The air grew heavier, harder to breathe, like the environment itself was closing in, watching, measuring, deciding. The first sound came slowly, a low grinding noise, not mechanical, but biological, like something large dragging itself through a confined space. And then I realized, but the sound wasn't coming from my head or behind, it was coming from below, moving through the rails, through the veins, directly toward me. I stepped back instinctively, but the ground didn't feel like ground anymore. It felt reactive, like it didn't want me to leave. The pulse intensified, faster, stronger, closer, until suddenly it stopped. Complete silence, absolute stillness. And for a moment I thought it was over. Then the rail split, not breaking, opening like flesh parting, and something began to emerge, slowly, deliberately. Limbs elongated, metallic but moving like muscle. A body that shouldn't exist, a structure that made no sense. And then the face, that horrible face, smiling, but not with emotion, just functioning. Charles wasn't just alive, he was integrated, part of everything here. The rails responded to him, the ground aligned with him. The entire environment shifted, like he was the center, the core, the control. I tried to run, but the ground resisted, not violently, just enough to slow me down. Like the system didn't want me to leave, it wanted me to stay, to remain inside, to become part of it. The sound returned, not a roar, not a scream, but communication. Low, controlled, deliberate, and somehow I understood it, not as words, but as meaning. This place doesn't kill, it absorbs, it integrates, it evolves, and no, it has found me. My movements slowed, my thoughts blurred, not from fear, but from something else, something internal. Like my body was responding, adapting, changing. The rails beneath me pulsed again, but this time it matched my heartbeat, or maybe my heartbeat matched it. I wasn't separate anymore,